It's hard topic. It's funny to think now that I was so ignorant. I was just like, well, whatever, take it, you don't take it, whatever, I will find somewhere else who will need it. When I found out that I cannot take my son with me, so this can actually be your motivation to move even forward. I love the fiesta, siesta and all of that. I'm actually quite nervous about this one, but I will try to breathe. How should I be? Welcome to Chill with Sandy. And the first video that I made for this channel was actually about encouraging, and the main message was that you're already enough. And I made it with my son. As you see, now I'm without my son and I'm gonna explain you all what is going on. I want to share in this YouTube even more of my journey, because mamas feel a lot of mom guilt, and it's fine. But you should still go after your goals and not dim that light inside of you. Not saying like, oh my god, I'm a mother, I cannot do that, I cannot do that. No, these are not limits. This can actually be your motivation to move even forward and do something for your child and for yourself. So let's dive into the story, what's been going on, what's been happening, how I transformed from mama to intern. So during my studies, I always thought that in the end of my studies I want to do my internship somewhere abroad, and the first place where I wanted to go was Spain. I love the fiesta, siesta and all of that. And the second option was Portugal. And when I heard about Portugal, then I thought, yep, that's the place I want to go. I started looking for the possibilities, because in my school I got green lights. They were saying, well, you have already all the points you need, so you're ready to go abroad. My school had some contacts to Spain, quite many contacts actually to go to Spain, so I wouldn't need to look for places. But because of course I like to make my life a bit harder, I said I want to go to Portugal. So I started my journey, and basically every day I was looking for media field, media internship in Portugal. Every day I was googling, I was checking all possible sites, I was contacting, emailing, calling. I was like every day saying I want to go to Portugal, I want to go to Portugal. I was basically manifesting that. And by then the idea was that my son would come with me, so that wouldn't be a problem. But life happens, and now it all played out in a totally different way, which I will tell you a bit later. Finally, I found one company through LinkedIn. They were actually looking for a digital marketing intern, but I thought, well, digital marketing, media, videography, it's pretty much like hand in hand. So I decided anyways I will apply. Then they sent me a task that I needed to do, and it was newsletter. I needed to create newsletter. Not my favorite thing to do, but I can do it. Then they invited me for an interview. It's funny to think now that I was so ignorant. I was just like, well, whatever. Here is my skill set, here is my knowledge, you take it, you don't take it, whatever, I will find somewhere else who will need it. And so I got into the interview, and we were like talking, and they were asking how was the task, what do I do, so they have seen my portfolio already. Then they said that, you know, actually we were looking for a digital marketing intern, but you're in a bit different position, but you would be a great fit for our marketing team. And I was like, oh my god, no way. Just when I finished the call, I was like, thank you so much, we'll stay in touch, we'll do all the paperwork. I slammed the computer and I started dancing, because I couldn't hold my emotions because I was so patient, and I was continuously doing steps to get into the Portugal internship. And it actually became real, you know. For me it was like a game, like, yeah, I can get to the next level. And then when you actually jump into the next level, you're like, oh damn, it's real, I'm really going there. So then preparation started, and all the moving Roomba, and that was exhausting. Coming to the topic, what was the hardest thing about all this internship process, about finding the place, about doing this moving Roomba, packing things, it was actually when I got to know that it's not possible to take my son with me. I don't even know how to share about this topic because it's quite personal, but then again I want to share my journey with you, and I want to encourage that even when things don't go the way you want them to go, it will always go in a way that they need to go. When I found out that I cannot take my son with me, so it meant that I'm going to do my internship 6 months in Portugal, away from my family. My son will be in Finland. Maybe at some point he will come to visit me. Maybe at some point I will go back to Finland, visit him. And that was the hardest part. But then again, I knew that I needed to make this decision. It's hard. It's a hard topic. Maybe it's still a lot of thinking about what is right and what is wrong. Because from one side I have a dream, I have a possibility to do everything for my dream, for my career, and actually grow as a person, grow as a professional. I can do all that and have this experience. From the other side again, I want to see my child, and he is 3 years old, he will turn 4. Am I gonna miss a big part of his life? Will he be mad at me? Will he understand me? Because why am I making this decision? So I got approved to do my internship in Portugal. I got a place, I found an apartment. So all was left to actually finish my course in Finland, pack my stuff and come to Portugal. So all this time that I had, I wanted to spend last month with my son as much as possible. We had just these like basic moments like cooking together, reading books together, playing with cars together, like these simple moments. Just go for a walk outside, do something together that is really simple, but it makes really special in a way to remember these things. And also another thing that was hard was actually because a year ago we moved to an apartment that I made so cozy. I made it exactly my style, the way I wanted to see it, and this home became like really my home, that I felt with all my body, with all my heart. I felt that this is my home, this is my place. But it's again the process, just being grateful for this time, for this place. I was able to actually leave it in my memories and leave it in my heart that this place will always be my home, even if now I'm not there. The hardest part was to go on the plane, because this is the moment where I was still in Finland. I said goodbye to my son and I was waiting for the plane, and I was just sitting there watching planes, and I was like, this is a big step to make. I can still stay here, I can still not go anywhere and just stay with my son, or I just take all my power, I just take and go do what I need to do. I know that my child will be happy when I am happy. It's just a journey that is really hard, but I need to make it, because it is a dream. It is a dream that I'm following, and I know that this is right and my son will understand me. It just takes time to adapt and understand the situation. I think it's enough for the first video. I already opened up so much. I actually thought that it was gonna be easier, but talking out loud about these topics is quite tough. And to make it still like chill with Sandy, the idea was to keep it super light and to inspire you, but well, it came out as it came out. It's real life and I don't want to fake it. I don't want to fake it. I want to stay authentic and genuine about all what is going on. I also wanted to share in this video about first weeks in Portugal and how the internship started, but I think I'm gonna do a separate video because it needs a different vibe for that. But thank you for being here, thank you for chilling with me, and see you next time. Chill with Sandy.